Will I have to change my hours of work? Do I have to stay up late or get up early? Because we are talking about Filipino or just overseas VAs, and the time difference is normally a 12-hour difference.
Yeah, for us it's 13 hours. I'm in Central Time. No, actually, for our VAs, I don't care when they work. I don't need to have to be in constant communication with them throughout the day. Um, if you are in a position where you need them to make outbound phone calls or receive inbound phone calls and you need them to work normal USA times, they will do that, and they're often very used to it. My VAs, it's crazy. I'll message them on Skype at 2 in the afternoon, my time, and that's 4 a.m. their time. This happened yesterday, Stephen. I was messaging my VA, was on the phone with a guy on a Zoom call, and we needed an answer from my VA. And I said, we're probably not going to get an answer for a few hours. It's 4 in the morning for them. I got an answer right back. I don't know how they work that graveyard shift and their mind be fresh, but they say, a lot of them say that's when it's quieter on their home. Their kids are asleep. They can focus, and they work that graveyard shift and are happy to do it. And others prefer the 9 to 5, 9 to 6 time frame, and that would be off our late nights. So that's not a fear. Don't worry about that. You don't have to change your schedule. They will change their schedule for you if you need them to. But if you're giving them tasks that it doesn't really matter when they work, that's even better, because then they can be fresh and work when they're best able to and when their mind is most focused. And what's really cool, especially if you give them a job, one day you'll wake up and it's already done. You wake up in the task because they did it while you were sleeping, which that's kind of cool.
That was my favorite part of having that graphic design business attached onto our core business, because it was almost like magic. The clients that we're working with, they have an idea, they're putting it all together throughout the day, then they send it out, and then they wake up to it already done. So it was a not purposely done that way, but it was very interesting to see that people really appreciated that they could work on their business during the day, have an idea, want to tell somebody else here's what I want, here's what I'm looking for, hand it off, and then they wake up the next day and it's done, versus now I have to explain this tomorrow and talk to somebody and push it back a day. It almost speeds up a lot of ideas.
It really kind of does. Yeah, time zone's different. It is like magic. I always enjoy. Right. You give them a job right before you go to bed, and it's done when you wake up. It's pretty cool.
Especially like writing some emails or getting back to people. It was like when I had that assistant that was helping with the emails, that was always something that I really enjoyed. Is I could, in the evening, go over all my emails. I know a lot of people do it in the morning, but I switched to doing the evening for that reason. I could just kind of go, okay, here's everything I want to say to these people. This is what I'm trying to do. Can you get back and reach out to all these people? And if they have any questions, get back with them. And then it would be done. And then I wake up to it being completed in the morning. And then I would receive more emails throughout the day. And it was like, oh, that's amazing.
That's awesome. I talked to so many business owners that need this. That know they need to hire out, but that process of finding, hiring, training that right person just seems like such a huge hurdle that they just, gosh, I know I need to hire somebody, but I'm so focused on my business that to take time away, it seems like a full-time job to hire somebody, and then they just don't do it. And they continue to suffer and doing those things that they know they shouldn't be doing.
This might be a setup. Do you have a resource for helping people figure out how to get their time back?
Yes, absolutely. Yep. So go to wingmanvas.com. We have a free download that answers questions about outsourcing. It has a little, almost like a workbook feel to it, where we have some of the things that, we want you to write down the tasks that you are, not good at and don't enjoy. Writing those tasks down will just help you get focused on what am I doing in my business? And then thinking, okay, which ones do I want to hire out first? And in my opinion, it should be the things that you're not good at and you don't enjoy. Get those off your plate, because that'll immediately give you just a sense of mental relief. Like, wow, oh my gosh, I don't have to do that job anymore. That thing that I hate that I'm not good at. So that's something that, Stephen and I are putting together. It's called Wingman VAs, wingmanvas.com.